Alright, there's that. Well, let's make you a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. A little bit of dealing. Alright, so what's going on here still? We still have the legends going on. I think today's the last day for it. I did get this, which is the biggest thing I wanted to do with it. The only other thing is to try and get this title, but I'm not too worried or concerned about that. I haven't actually done anything in here yet. Let's go back. What is this? Rank up Barbarian's Force. And it is what it is. And then title. We're gonna go in here, and let's just go ahead and give it a whirl. See what we can find. Yes, I am ranked very, very low, I know. I play, and then I stop, and then I play, and then I stop. You gotta go second as a Blue Eyes player. It's the only way you can go. Yeah, I did get the Blue Eyes Companion. Dang it, that's not a good opening hand. That's not a great hand. So you can see I did get Blue Eyes. I don't have a problem with the Blue Eyes except for the wings. I mean, like, could you not add any detail to the wings themselves? What are we doing with you? Raptroid. Rage Raptor. I do not know this deck off the top of my head. Control Raptor monsters. Summon this card, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Dark. He's got 3 on the field, he could exceed summon. Special summon it, but it's effective negation. There's the exceed. Force defense position. Gain 500 attack and defense for each winged beast you control except this card. Once per turn you can dash 1 material and add 1 level 4 dark winged beast from your hand. Okay, so it's a decent enough exceeds card, but it's not... In terms of offensive capabilities, it's not great. I figured that she was going to exceed again. This seems like a heavy... Really, another? Seems like a heavy exceed deck. I can't overcome a 2500 defense right now, and I don't have my Blue Eyes. Unfortunately, I don't even have one of my stones. So I've got the burst stream, so I could use that to wipe out his monsters, but I need Blue Eyes on the field to do that. And I can't get Blue Eyes on the field. The only one I can use to get Blue Eyes on the field right now is my Maiden. The Maiden needs to either be attacked or targeted with an effect. I really wish I had drawn Max C on the opening hand too, because I could have gotten a couple extra cards out of the deal. Why did you play? Special summon a monster from your extra deck that is 2 ranks higher. Oh, joy. So he's exceeding it out. 2,000, 3,000. Now we're talking in trouble. At the start of this opponent can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the end of the damage step, this I can't talk. Yes, I got my white stone. If this card attack all monsters your opponent's the anti-damage step. If this card battles the opponent's face-up special summoned monster, that monster's attack and defense becomes 0. If this card has a Raptroid XYZ, Gains the effect once per turn. You can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to half the monster. Okay. So that monster's going to be a pain in the butt. This is special summoned. I'm sitting here thinking this for a second. You can add one Rumtoy monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay. I could destroy that one with Stamping Destruction. Okay, he has to attack. If this bad card battles. Okay. Alright, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon her. I'm gonna set this. Then I'm gonna end my turn. This way, he can attack. That was actually, I tell you what, that was a stupid move. Because basically he deals with special summon monsters. He can drop their attack and defense to 0. If I can destroy any special, if I just attack him with blue eyes, then that will cause my blue eyes to lose attack and defense points. Becomes 0, yeah. But I can tribute blue eyes out to summon my strong wind dragon and then use my face down call to bring him back. So that's the kind of thing I'm sitting here thinking, like, I could summon out blue eyes, but I don't want to do that too quickly. You can target one level 4 more special summon. Its effects are indicated. What is he going for here? I'm not uber concerned about his defense position monster over there until he flips it to attack. In terms of its total defense, because it has 2,000, I could technically get around it by simply destroying the rest of the monsters in the field. I could do that by summoning out Blue Eyes Tyrant if I could get the necessary cards for it. I also have my Burst Stream, so I could potentially just literally wipe out essentially almost everything he's got. Attachment material. Special summon from your extra deck. Assuming I have to survive this turn, basically, is what it comes down to. He doesn't have anything uber powerful on the field. Biggest thing is going to be what he does with this one. If he detaches and activates its special skill, I think I might be able to get around it still. Yeah, are you gonna move for a full-on offensive strike? This is the reason I used Maiden over Stone, because I could have just used Stone and brought it out Blue Eyes quickly. Okay, that's what I thought he was going to do. But I can still activate my Maiden effect. I don't get to negate the attack to as high a level as I wanted to. I'll summon Blue Eyes out in defense. If he wants to, he could use its effect, but he's still going to take damage. Actually, shoot, I should have put it into attack. Oh, you just flat out dropped it? Oh, okay. not sure if he can activate that power in the battle phase or not. I don't think he can since he already attacked with it, so that part is out. That's annoying. Sorry, one more. Shoot. If I'd known that, I would have let the attacks go through until he was done. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. If I summon you out, I could link out to Linked Kuriboh. But then Link Kuriboh to get over one of his effects. The end. Because I would have to do that at the end phase of my turn, that I'd summon Blue Eyes. I don't have a way to get Blue Eyes back out. I don't have a way to get Blue Eyes back out. If I had a way to get my Blue Eyes back out at that point, then I would definitely go for it, but this way, as long as I can survive the turn, which he's got... He doesn't have enough on the field to overwhelm me, but that wouldn't take very much. Higher than yours. You make this card gain 3,000 attack. That's good to know. Yeah, I might just lose here this turn because I don't have a good hand to start out with. If I had read through that other card fully, then I would not have activated my Cry of the Silver Dragon until after it attacked. Because then that way, I would have taken a little bit more damage, but he wouldn't have been able to destroy my Blue Eyes, especially with drawing Polymerization. I could have used Burst Stream to wipe out all of the monsters he had on his side of the field, and then fusioned out Blue Eyes Tyrant. If I wanted to go all out, I could have fusioned out Blue Eyes Tyrant, and then fusion, and then special, and then normal summoned out Strong Wind. That would have given him 4,100 attack points. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose here this turn now. Shucks-a-doozle. So he could attack all monsters that I control. Since he knows I'm playing a Blue Eyes deck, he's planning on if I summon a Blue Eyes out. Biggest difficulty is I'm gonna lose. He's got, it's 3,600, 4,600, 5,100. It's over. He's got over 6,000 points. I don't have anything I can do to his back row. Just do that one just to be petty. Yeah. I didn't have a very good hand to open that one up either. If I had a better hand, I might have been able to do something. Because nothing that he had really screamed at me that I would definitely have lost that duel, but who knows. This hand's not much better. Your hand. Special summon level 1 monster. I can use my white stone. Depending on what he leaves on the field, I might be able to do something with my white stone. Yeah, I figured an exceed out. Defensive draw is actually a really good card for me to keep my hands on. That is actually a lot lower than I thought. Okay, let's read the effects here. While you control no other cards on the field, this card is unaffected by opponent by other card effects. I don't plan on using a card effect on it. Attach 1 material, transfer as many other cards you control as possible. When the card gets 300. Okay. Well, luckily, unless he's got something. I'm not going to let it stick around. But why couldn't I destroy it? Attach 1 material from the scars, search many other. At the end of this turn, monster is destroyed or affected. I am so confused right now. That was summoned using only water monsters material, including this card, and field gains the effect. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use frick you too. So basically, I need him to get rid of that. I could use my blue eye solid to negate its effect, but I'm not 100% sure if it would work. So basically what we're stuck here with is a wait, why can I only special summon Linkuriboh? He's a tuner. Should be able to special summon out my Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. I don't know. Anywho, let's get out. Actually, let's just swap you to defense. So I can't destroy his monster by battle. I'll have to figure out something else. As long as he controls no other cards. That doesn't help me either. Oh, that's right, because I need a blue eyes. It's not just 9. If I had a monster that had a piercing effect, I could really go ahead and use that, but right now the only thing I could do would be to fusion out Blue Eyes Tyrant. Blue Eyes Tyrant doesn't have a fusion effect. Unaffected by traps or effects. All opponents your monster control once per turn during use of the damage steps you can battle, you can turn. Yeah. I'm a little bit stuck right now. Blue Eye Solid has the ability to negate an effect, excuse me. But I don't think it would work here because I'm not negating that monster's effect. This is literally one of his Exceed monsters. One of his Exceed materials. So I need to negate this effect. Now he's just going to sit back and wait. I have more cards than him. No, wait. This card's unaffected by other cards' effects, so I can't even use that. Actually, I could. So let's go ahead. Tribute that out. Summon out my Blue Eyes Solid. Activate the effect of Blue Eyes Solid. Negate that monster's effects. Now, I can activate back to square one. And I'll discard. To do what I want to do, I need this, and I want to keep this. So Cry of the Silver. And I'll return this card back to the deck. If this card is affected by... Even that? Oh, shit, man. I had this whole plan set up. No, I went to battle phase by accident. Yeah, I'll activate the White Stone. I can't do much. I was thinking here in my head, it's like, oh, if I got Blue Eyes Solid on the field, then I can use Blue Eyes to negate its effect, but it's completely as an Omni negate. So even like me trying to negate its other abilities is not going to get me anywhere. He's got too many cards in their hand now. This is going to be a long duel, isn't it? Are you just literally not going to draw anything? I could special summon you out, but that's not going to do much. You know what? Let's go ahead. At this point, I don't really have anything I can do. This might just be a long duel. As long as I can't destroy any of his monsters. I wonder if I could have targeted them. He made a mistake by discarding Called by the Grave, though. Pot of Prosperity. The problem is that its effect will last for as long as it's the only card on their field. I don't have anything in this deck that could put cards on their field. If this is going to end up being the type of duel that I think it is, we're in for a really, really long duel. Right, Gek, why did you not use that? Why did you not use that? You could have destroyed my monsters and gone on the offensive. Are you just a troll tech? This duel's done. I'm looking at this deck. I'm checking this deck. I'm going to figure out what the frick. At this point, I'm thinking that this deck is literally just summon out this monster and then just draw the duel out. Except, it's not. I'm going to win now. I activate my Chaos Ritual. Not chaining it. Special summoning this. I will send this to the graveyard. And special summon out my Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Blue Eyes Chaos Max has a double penetration effect. You may not be destroyed by battle, but I can still hurt you. Bet you didn't get rid of that fucking Raigeki now. Unless he does something, they lose this turn. What's this? If you're a fan by one monster controls a kaiju, you can special summon this. Well, you got lucky on that one. I do have another monster in this deck that has a penetration effect. I think I got rid of the other one though. Remove 3 kaijus from any kaiju counters. Memorize your opponent control. Opponent cannot activate card or effects for the rest of this turn. So let's see here. So your opponent's gonna feel by tripping 1 monster. That seems a little bit bullarky, but that's fine. Opponent controls a kaiju monster. You can special summon this card. And okay, well you don't. That one's not one. You can only control 1 kaiju monster. Once per turn, you can remove 3 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects for the rest of this turn. Also, this card can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during each battle phase this turn. Man, if I had a way to get rid of that thing, I would. Actually, what is it listed that as? This is Thunder, okay. Man, I wish I had the Rush Recklessly last turn. If I had Rush Recklessly, the duel would have ended in an instant. I would have done 8,000 damage. Target one level 7 or higher normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or shuffle and use the effect of Strength and Immunity once per turn. Dragon or Dark Magician, use one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard and banish it. That won't really help me out right now. My only thought process in my head, I wonder if this is this really crappy Exodia deck. Which if it is, then the question then becomes how fast can I draw a Strongwind Dragon? Because if I can draw that, that has a penetration effect again, and then I could just attack and wipe out everything that they've got here. Luckily, so far, I've managed to keep my hand down, so I don't have to worry about discarding cards. Wish I had a good way to seek out strong wind, but I don't. Ancients is not going to help me out here. I could fusion out my Blue Eyes Tyrant, or even fusion out Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Except it's not affected by monster effects, so I don't think that would work the way I want it to. Oh, you frickin' asshole. Now I gotta deal with this. And this one's actually more important because this one will actually deal me damage. So this deck's gonna do a burn deck on me, so I have a limited number of turns to try to destroy it. Fusion. I could definitely fusion out Blue Eyes Tyrant. This is a fiend, so that doesn't do anything. I need a monster that I contribute to summon. I tribute out either one of my monsters on the field. That doesn't help me out here either. Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and just activate this. I got two of them in there. I'm sitting here thinking in my head exactly what I could do. So I've got a couple ideas. Ah, so you do have Ash Blossom this time. It's too bad, I was kind of hoping to do something. At least if we're going to drag this duel on for as long as possible, I'm just going to start having fun. Another Rush Recklessly, that doesn't help. I should have activated that previously. Let's hold off. If I don't get something here, I'll activate Ultimate Fusion. I'll throw that down, then activate Ultimate Fusion, and then have that, what's this? This card. It will remain revealed until the end of the turn, gain 500 life points. I assume you're going to keep that in your hand, so you discard something else. He's throwing out his kaijus, a couple of his kaiju monsters. So you can slowly regain life points. This is just a burn effect damage deck, though. Damn it. That's also not useful here. Ah, shoot. I was kind of hoping. Let's go ahead and do this. Part of me wants to do this here. 2 attacks for each. Discard is your opponent's monster. That's a strip battle. At the same time, I also just kind of want to summon this out, because this would be awesome to summon out. I'll go on the easier side of things here. I don't expect this to actually do anything. I can banish cards from his graveyard or from his field. But this has a negate effect. The only thing is, like, I don't have a good way to get rid of that monster. I have a card in my deck that could win me this duel, but I need to draw it. Max C's not going to help me out because he's not special summoning. He's not doing anything like that. I was afraid he was going to do that, and I've only got 2 turns left. If I could draw my Blue Eyes, I could get rid of both of them, and then I could keep going. That's not useful. I lost. So I don't have anything left I can really do here. Blue Eyes is all over. Oh, wait. I still have. Still have that. Almost forgot about that. I still have that. I could do that. So he could still definitely win. The thing is here is just like, this is the thing that frustrates me. It's like, I can control Blue Eyes controls until the end of this turn. But he's got an auto. Where does my negate start and his end? That's the only part about this duel that I'm kind of like frustrated by. I did have another one. I have one. Sage with Blue Eyes. Let's turn them to think here for a second. Because I could activate it again and bring Blue Eyes back, but I don't have any other. I can't bring that back. So I activate to bring back Blue Eyes to my hand, but that wouldn't help. Because I need 2 monsters on the field. And I don't have anything in my hand. I I can set monsters, but then that won't actually let me special summon anything out. If I had one more turn, I had just 100 more life points, I'd win. I could probably have kept this duel going until the point that I won. But as it stands right now, that was just I just didn't draw the right cards. This is an annoying deck to deal with. If I had thought about it earlier, I could have won because I could have activated that effect earlier. I could have activated that effect, banished it, gotten a Blue Eyes back, and then tribute out one of the golems. But now I lose right here. Stamping Destruction wouldn't have helped either. Ah, that one's annoying. That is an annoying deck. If I had more monsters with a penetration effect, I could have won. Or if I had to rush recklessly when I had my Blue Eyes Chaos out on the field. Either one of those things would have allowed me to win. I only needed 200 more attack points on Chaos Max to win that duel. Ah, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. To be so close. That's sweet. He's got the same board I do. Deep Eyes would have been great too. Except Deep Eyes only activates when one of my monsters is destroyed, and he never actually used an effect that destroyed my monsters. It's not a terrible hand. Having Blue Eyes Jet is a great way to start out, especially with White Stone. I could get White Stone out. I have those card protectors. I thought I put them up on for this deck too, but I guess I didn't. Set one Eternal Soul directly from your deck. Well, I guess we're playing against Dark Magician. That's going to be annoying. Especially if he gets the binding on the field. He's going to use that card too. This one only works if you Ritual or Fusion, though. That's the only reason I've wondered about putting that in my deck for a while. I put it in there because it could be useful. I'm gonna set you and end my turn with that. I could use Linkuriboh to send that one to the graveyard and get Blue Eyes out, but what I'm nervous about him doing is having Dark Magician in his hand already, activating Eternal Soul, so he could special summon Dark Magician out, and getting Spellbinding Circle. No, that's not the name of it. Is that the name? It's a spell card. Oh, sweet. That one's a good card to have right now. I see something here. All cards you can control. Okay. I'm going to chain that with Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy it. His effect will go through, but he loses all monsters that he controls. And your opponent's battle phase banished. Ah, you lucky little bastard. I fully expect him to activate it. I expected that, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna do that now to force him to so I'm going to do that now to force him to activate it, so that that's not in the graveyard for later. Alright, do you have Ash Blossom? I'm going to guess you probably don't. Or my assumption is you would have used it on my Mystical Space Typhoon. Okay, we're not doing bad so far. If that was the only Eternal Soul he had in his deck, then we're in a good position, because that's one of the main key points. That was not what I was actually hoping for. I could get one of these two out, but I don't want... I want the damage right now. I don't want this duel to go on. Whatever that card is can't even be activated. Okay, which one do I want to do here? Yeah, that one wasn't... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So that one wasn't going to be useful, I knew that. Strike by battle, except this card. Once per turn, you detach one. 5 or higher Dragonborn monster in your graveyard, special summon that target cannot attack this turn since the effect's indicated. I'm going to exceed this one out. I don't have any high-level dragon-type monsters in my graveyard, so its effect is kind of moot, but so is the other one, because the other one's effect only works if I destroy a monster. Now, he would need to fusion summon with Dark Magician or Blue Eyes to activate his Unity. Since I assume he's playing a Dark Magician deck, I win. No, we're just going to attack in and win. And a booyah. There you go. That's not too abnormal for me to take a couple of turns, a couple of duels to actually get a good win in. I was hoping to get me up to the next one. I've got like 100 of these freaking things. Let me see what I've got here. Shock. That's first anniversary. This is frustrating. I used up my 3 and I did not get the deck I wanted to. I pulled from the wrong freaking decks. I pulled from a Stardust deck, a Code Talker deck, and stuff like that. It was not what I wanted. I already have that. Forbidden, Infinite, Solemn Judgment, Lightning Storm. I purchased 10 packs for 10. How many of these do I actually have? I have 113 of them. Most of the monsters that they have in here just... they don't work well for my Blue Eyes deck. I've been trying to work my way through and build up a couple other decks. Morphing Jar can be used to screw some people over with. Blue Eyes, Card Destruction. That would have been nice a couple of times in that last one. Send all 6 of their cards to the graveyard and just pull out another 6. I don't have most of these cards, I don't think. Lightning Tricorn, Dark Highlander. I'm still slowly trying to work my way into using a lot more Synchro and Exceeds and Link monsters. I have a couple more in my deck, but most of them I just don't really feel that they're that useful to me. You roll a 1, 2, destroy 1 monster. You can roll a 6-sided die, then destroy all monsters your opponent controls, if you roll a 1 or a 2. Destroy one monster your opponent controls if you roll a 3, 4, or 5, or destroy all monsters you control if you roll a 6. That seems weird. There's a couple of monsters that would be good to kind of just use. They could really kind of screw with your opponent's deck. They don't work great for Blue Eyes decks, though. White Knight Dragon. During either player's turn, when spell that targets this card, negate the activation. If you do so, destroy it. While another face-up monster you control is targeted, you can spell one spell or trap you control to the graveyard. Change the target of the attack target to this card. Interesting. One of the things I have kind of wanted to do is I've actually wanted to try and build up and into a Winged Dragon of Ra deck. Or an Egyptian God deck. Winged Dragon of Ra is just the best Egyptian God card to use. It has the most. Which is sad to me because I really, really like Slifer. Osiris, the Heaven's Dragon. Gift of the Mystical Elf, Draw Muscle. Something good. Tyrant's Heroes. Activate by attributing 2 normal monsters except tokens. Neither player can normal summon or special summon effect monsters. That would actually shut down a lot of people. So many monsters in the game now are effect monsters that if you could do that, you would effectively shut down probably 90% of decks. The problem I see that being, Vanity's Ruler cannot be special summoned. Your opponent cannot be special summoned. Your opponent cannot special summon. That'd be good for a fairy deck. If you could get that out on the field, if your opponent can't special summon. Go-Yo Emperor. Evelyn, Battle Waltz. Getting anything good. Nothing good for me in order to trade that. I'm just looking for Blue Eyes cards mostly. I could sit here and just keep going. A lot of these cards are... Older Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't have a lot of good use in the modern era. Oh well. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream, guys. Thanks for everybody who stopped on by. Pick up all these missions and stuff that I've now collected. Thank you for everybody who stopped on by. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing some Elden Ring. At least that's the plan for right now. Going to try and do that. I'm thinking 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not 100% sure on time. So keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll announce that one out there. I'm looking for a game that I can do a good, another good playthrough on. So that's one of the things I'm kind of looking into right now. I'm just looking to see what game can I do that would have a good amount of other players that have stuff that I could do with them. Not other players necessarily. I am trying to get some better networking and things like that so I can kind of grow the channel a bit more. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream here, guys. Thank you for everybody who stopped on by, and I will see you all later. Take care.